The US labour market report on Friday brought the market back to the cold, hard reality of America's deep recession. Over 2 million people have lost their jobs in the US in the past 3 months, taking their unemployment rate to 8.5%. It is likely that we will see further weak employment data for months to come. However, despite the bad news, markets are still feeling upbeat, with equity markets rising moderately across the board, and there are signs emerging that the world economy may be stabilising. Reports last week showed confidence among US consumers climbed last month from the lowest level on record. UK house prices rose in March for the first time since October 2007, while Chinese manufacturing increased. Markets are on the good upward streak at the moment. Our New Zealand dollar keeps on edging higher as people that have been scared to take a risk on a smaller currency for a while are now prepared to come out of hiding. Over the weekend, the dollar jumped well over 58 cents and was trading in the mid to late 58 cents range early on Monday morning. The G20 meeting has also had some positives for the global economy. They have pledged further money to the International Monetary Fund. This will mean that the IMF can now support developing countries better, which in turn may help with demand from those countries and demand for our food products. Another important outcome from the G20 was the support of trade finance. The trade finance allows importers and exporters to get short-term finance when purchasing products. This has been difficult to obtain during the crisis, and they have been forced to wind down their inventory levels. The US Department of Agriculture have announced that the milk powder they have been buying in the US market will be used for food programs. Since September last year, the US have been buying some milk products, mainly skim milk powder, to boost local prices as local dairy farmers have been faced with negative margins. During that time, over 200,000 pounds of skim milk powder has been purchased. The announcement indicated that it will be used in school programs and to feed the needy within US borders. The fact that it will be used within their borders provides some positive news to international markets. The risk with some of these purchasing policies is that governments will look to dump this product back on the market down the track. This would likely have a negative effect on international prices by forcing them down. However, if they are consumed within the US, they will never hit the global market, and so it won't cause too many problems. A small increase in the global dairy trade auction from last week reinforces the idea that markets are stabilising and there are some positive forces emerging for global dairy markets.